All right, hey guys, man, we're back. First off, let me just kind of start with the review of the episode so far, man. We're about 37 minutes and 13 seconds into this episode, and I gotta say this. Here's the thing that The Walking Dead and AMC can do. They should take the same route, and I'll talk about this later also. But they should take the same route as Star Trek, and they should start branching off and making new series, man. That's what they should do, because this thing has so much potential. The new group that's here, the characters are pretty intriguing. They all have different backstories. They've all come together to survive, obviously. And then we find out that there's a prison tattoo, actually on the left hand of a female character. I think she's probably going to be the lead more than likely. She has that star power, that it power. So I do believe that they found somebody that's going to stay on there. I'm not sure about the comedian guy. I'm almost positive that he'll be probably around maybe 4 or 5 more episodes, and then they'll probably kill him off more than likely. Reason why is because he usually never comes into a series and stays in there very long. Usually he's there for the comedic relief and then a couple of other things, and then that's pretty much it. Let me see. Little ass kicker. Judith is grown now. She's like probably like maybe like 12 or 13 years old, but she has this screen presence, man. So I really do think that this little actor is going to be around here for a while. What I would like to see them do is to actually do another time jump and then get her to right around like 18, 19, 20, 21 years old, and then get her into her own series. I would love to see that happen. Michonne is kind of hesitant to be the actual leader of the group, but she has so much experience, obviously, that I think that it's kind of like it's kind of messing the group up a little bit, not having her in the front lead or whatever. But surprisingly, Father Gabriel has taken like the center and become like something that the group would depend on. I don't agree with that because I don't like Father Gabriel at all. But it kind of like it is what it is, and I guess it's gonna be that way for some time, man. To be honest, but who knows? Negan and Judith have these moments where Judith will come and she'll help. So ask Negan for help for like homework. It's pretty cool to kind of see that he's still surviving, even though he's still trapped behind bars. Another thing that I noticed is that what was that? Yeah, another thing I noticed, man, is that Rosita actually has more lines for this episode. It looks like going forward, so that's gonna be pretty interesting, man. But other than that, man, I got to give the episode as of right now, 8 out of 10 stars, man. There's still some issues with just stupidity for some of the characters, man, and other than that, it's really, really good. I think that they're doing a good job. Even without Rick Grimes here, it does feel like a different show. But you still have, Carol, you still have Michonne, you still have Daryl, you still have, pretty good looking, CGI and stuff like that. So nothing's really changed with the show. The only thing that's changed is that we lost, the heart of the show, and that's Rick Grimes, man. But other than that, man, let's go ahead and continue on and start watching this and get some and see what happens. I guess it's these new, not walkers, but like a new group, maybe kind of hidden inside walkers, from what I'm understanding. So, or maybe it's the walkers that are actually talking. Who knows? But right now we're looking at Eugene and Rosita. They're at this location trying to get a new signal, kind of like to extend this signal. So they put this like radio up there on this water tower, and then they're kind of communicating now. But it's kind of cool to see, Eugene and Rosita kind of like hanging out together and stuff like that. That's pretty dope. Yeah, for some reason Eugene is stepping over the edge with his backpack on one strap. And oh shit. Yeah, so this is the new herd, man. And then he just dropped the book bag. Are you get out of here? See, that's what I'm talking about, man. That's just stupid. And now the horses are. Dude, just kill me right now, man. Just for I'm. This is ridiculous. And now he's taking all day to get down the water tower. I mean, you could do that sliding thing that they do in the movies too. You know what I'm saying? But obviously, we're talking about Eugene. But I do love how they're giving Rosita so much screen time, man. You know, I'm serious. I'm loving this. They're finally giving her. She's put in so much work and just hasn't been given that respect, but she's doing it now. Come on, Eugene, do something, bro. Oh. The dude just kicked the ladder. Just kicked the ladder for no reason. Now his leg is hurt. It's just unnecessary, man. Yo, the intensity of this episode, though, man, you gotta love it, man. You know, it's pretty stupid, you know, like the way that they're getting into this, but like there's no reason why he should have kicked that ladder down. You know, there's just no reason at all. I think that's dumb. But I do like how it's so intense with this new Walker herd thing, whatever you want to call it. I wonder what's gonna happen, man. But yeah, let me pause this real quick, man. So far, man, it is pretty intimidating, pretty scary. I'm definitely gonna be watching it. I was gonna kind of like go more towards Fear the Walking Dead, but I said I can't let it go. You know, as long as Michonne is still on the series, then I'll continue watching. And now that Rosita actually has like lines and she's like talking more, I'll definitely continue watching, man. I think it's good. I think it's good. I think they're doing a good job. I think they're explaining the background. You know, they got the lady that has like she's deaf. She has an interpreter next to her. She has a couple of friends. So there's like four new people. It's pretty cool, man. And then the prison tattoo for this lead girl. That's gonna be interesting because maybe what I'm thinking is that what if they can tie it back to the prison back in previous seasons and stuff like that, and maybe she was in that prison or something, and maybe something will happen to where they start talking about that. But for some reason, Michonne, she knew that this girl was covering something up on her hand. I didn't think it was going to be a bite mark. I was like, that's ridiculous because you could have seen some blood or something like that, or she could have been sweating a little bit more. So I knew she wasn't injured. But to have that prison tattoo, I wonder how that's going to play out. And then if she stays inside the camp, how will that prison tattoo kind of lead into Negan and possibly for him to escape or something like that? So that's kind of like where my thought process is at. Other than that, Carol and the kid, the little annoying kid who's now like a young adult now. They're into pretty much the same mistakes, but like I was saying, Eugene going down a ladder with one strap on his shoulder. Carol, allowing this little kid to jump out the wagon and then go chase off after somebody that's yelling help. I mean, it's just the simple mistakes that they're still making after almost 10 years in the game. I mean, they shouldn't be making these mistakes. And then you fast forward time, and it's even longer than that now. So it's like, come on, man. Something has to change with that. It's like they're doing it just to do it. They're doing it just to make the drama and the suspense for television, and it's like that's just not working, man. It works in the comics when you're reading it, but it just doesn't translate. It just makes people look really, really stupid, and then you lose respect for characters and stuff. So that's the only bad thing about it. But right now, man, like I said, 8 out of 10 stars for the episode, and then as soon as I get to another moment, I'll definitely pop back on. Right here, guys. Hit the like button, subscribe, all that good stuff, and